Get ready with me for part I don't even know of telling you the crazy shit that I did in active addiction. Let's go. Watching some Comedy Central addiction stand-up with the group yesterday, a story that somebody had told triggered a memory of mine from whenever I was 17 years old and did some Mr. Sid. Listen, a lot of people ask me, JC, how do you remember all of this stuff? Well, once I tell you this fucking story, you're gonna understand how impossible this is to forget. JC, you were doing acid at 17 years old? Yes, I was. I didn't grow up in the most stable environment, homie. I shaved my face yesterday, and it really does make such a difference in the way that my makeup lays on the skin. So I'm 17 years old, right? I'm with my boyfriend at the time. We're at my friend's house. Let's call him Joe. We dropped some Sid. Bunch of people are there. One of those people included a guy named, let's call him Barley. Let me just tell you something about our friend Joe. He was the type to have a lot of schmex toys in his house. Some just for comedic relief, some probably for more serious things. Not my business, okay? Among these schmex toys is a blow-up doll that he donned the name Ursula. We're watching Eddie Murphy Delirious. The friend Barley has taken a liking to Ursula. I almost forgot. So we're all at Joe's house, peeking all of us at the same time while Barley is sitting on the recliner trying to develop a relationship with Ursula. Of course, we think that this is just downright hilarious. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is about to take a really, really crazy turn. Felt it in my bones. As everyone's laughing, I'm noticing the things that he's doing to this doll are not things that you should be doing out of entertainment purposes until he pulls out his magic stick. I never jumped up so quickly in my motherfucking life. I didn't think that I had that type of agility. I moved like a running back. As soon as I got up and ran out of that house, everybody did too, because they noticed what the fuck was actually going on. Poor Ursula, she doesn't have a voice of her own. She can't even consent to this bullshit. What the fuck? Is this fucking real? Did this just fucking happen? Oh my God. One guy in particular, let's call him Todd, was the most shell-shocked of us all. He could not believe what just fucking happened. Moments after Barley took Ursula's innocence and threw it out the fucking window, he comes slowly trekking out the door. And Todd is appalled. So what does he do to Barley? He Spartan kicks this motherfucker in the chest. I swear to God, we all heard Leonidas's voice come out of this little dude. Goes flying, because I don't think Todd held back anything in that Spartan kick. Barley's on the ground. Everybody's got their hand to their mouth. Nobody knows what the fuck is going on. And I'm just sitting back like, I knew some shit was about to pop off, bro. I knew it. Todd is kind of freaking out. He wasn't like a seasoned Sid taker like little 17-year-old me was. Fuck. I take Todd's hand and I said, come with me. I take him into my boyfriend's truck. And at the time, it was the early 2000s. If you didn't have at least 2 10s or 2 12s in your truck, what the fuck were you doing? I cranked the bass all the way up and put on the album Dark Side of the Moon. Let me change your life really quickly. I play the entire Dark Side of the Moon album front to back. He didn't say a word, didn't move a muscle. He even started drooling at one point. Hooked! He hugged me, he thanked me, he squeezed my neck, told me, thank you, JC. I feel so much better now. And at this point, the sun is starting to come up and I feel like an accomplished friend. I feel like a safe person to trip with. I just felt like I turned it around. Well, I get a phone call from my father. Now back up. Before I tell you what my father said, I have to tell you a little something. My mother was part of the big opioid epidemic. Doctor shopping, going to different states to get pain pills, the works. Like, it got really, really bad. He calls me and he says, JC, your aunts are here. We're giving your mom an intervention. I need you to come home now. Oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? So I tell him the truth. Dad, I don't think you want to do that right now. I'm tripping balls on acid. I can hear my father's eye roll through the phone. This man tells me with the most serious voice ever, stop and get some greasy food. I want you here in 20 minutes. So I did. Mom comes home and she's like, what the fuck is going on? I proceed to let every single emotion pour out of me like a fucking waterfall. And I don't think she ever knew that I was on acid until I was an adult. Never mind my gray skin and my pupils that were the size of marbles. Do you think that intervention worked? Nope. Because we are addicts. We do not get sober until we are ready. Until we've hit rock bottom. So reach out. Ask for help and end the stigma, because we do recover when we're ready. Thanks for watching.